Lisa and Max, this is the gallery loft scheme brought together. Everything you're looking at on this board is the finished picture, your furniture, your finishes, and your floor plan, all working as one story. The idea behind it is simple: your home as a private gallery, a space that holds everything you've collected on your travels without ever feeling cluttered, because I know that's the thing you are both most worried about. Quickly on the layout, which you can see on the top right-hand corner, the kitchen and bathroom pod sits right in the center of the apartment, dividing your bedroom from the living and dining space that's already existing. So I've worked with it rather than around it, using furniture and floor finishes to create separation instead of a wall. And because your entry door is only 920 millimeters wide, everything large, such as the sofa and the dining table, is built to arrive in pieces and assemble inside. Now, the part I actually want to spend the most time on with you, the finishes and the soft furnishings, because this is where the whole feeling of the apartment comes from. Underfoot in the living room is a warm terrazzo tile, flecked with white, charcoal, and tan. It's a nod to a genuine New York building, such as lobbies and gallery floors, which I know matters to you both. And because it's glazed porcelain rather than a real stone, it never needs ceiling. Practical for two people who entertain as much as you do. In the bedroom, I've moved to a wool carpet in a colorway called Tokuma. It's a mori for white stone, and I chose it because its warm grey tone actually speaks to the terrazzo outside the room. But underfoot, it's soft, warm, and quiet. That's a deliberate choice. Lisa, after the shifts you're doing at the hospital, I wanted the bedroom to feel like a genuinely different, softer space the moment you walk in, without needing a wall to say so. On the walls, everything is a true gallery white, not a cream, not off-white, because it needed to hold your posters and Max's ceramics properly. But it's got a warm undertone underneath, so the apartment never feels clinical. And then the layer that makes it feel like yours. The linen and velvet cushions, the hand-woven rugs, all natural fibers, all things you can touch and live with, not just look at. The floor lamp by the sofa is actually a design held in MoMA's permanent collection, a direct, real link to the New York you both love, fixed to the floor to ceiling so it doesn't clutter the floor plan. The furniture itself, as you can see on the bottom part of the presentation, is built around how you two actually use the space. The sofa is generous enough for the two of you to properly sink into after work, but the whole layout also opens up easily when you're hosting 6 to 8 people, which I know happens often. The string shelvings is a piece I'd like to point out first. It's not just storage, but it's designed as an open gallery wall, specifically so your ceramics and books have somewhere considered to live rather than being tucked away. The dining table, the dining table and the bentwood chairs are a direct reference to the cafe culture you both talk about from New York. Round so conversation flows easily, and light enough to move when the evening turns into more of a gathering. And the hallway, console, the floating shelves that keep the same gallery feeling going, so your collection isn't confined to one room. It's part of the whole apartment, right through to the front door. So that's the scheme, end to end. A home that holds everything you've collected, gives you a real sense of separation between the resting and the entertaining, as seen through my flooring choices, and does so within the budget and inside that 12-week timeline we discussed. I'm really pleased with how it's come together, and I'd love to hear what you think. Thanks.